to acknowledge that you all responded to our invitation to attend our press briefing today, during which we intend to lay bare before you what our organization, Artiste Managers Association in Nigeria, stands for, and where we are headed to in the very near future. Without wasting much time, I'd like to take you down memory lane when the idea to have an organization such as this was born, and why we eventually decided to make it a corporate entity that will be recognized within the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria, and for us to have, in a sustainable way, been able to be in existence all the while we have been registered up to this point in time. And for the records, this organization was officially registered by the Corporate Affairs Commission in 1995. The certificate was signed precisely on the 28th of March, 1995, which by extension means that come next year, 2025, this organization will be 30 years of its corporate existence. Yeah, 3 decades is not a joke, and for an organization to be existing and still remaining focused in its original agenda and objectives, it means there must be more to it than meet the eyes. Just like as it is said, when a child is crying and pointing at a certain direction, if his father is not there, then his mother must be there, or something very, very precious must be there. Prior to AMAN being registered, we had worked as a group of operatives and functionaries within the creative industries, even though at the time the term creative industries wasn't popularly in use. We are just show business hopefuls that wanted to mingle around people who have anything to do with show business and entertainment in general. And we put ourselves together in a platform called Artist Managers and Music Promoters. For about 5 years, we were working together, trying to figure out a vision and ideally what this organization will do to contribute towards nation building in the area of show business and entertainment. At about that time, those who go into show business were not being treated with much respect. People might think that the reason you are into show business may be for the wrong reasons of the good life, the razzmatazz, and perhaps some other reasons best known to them. Just like when, back in the days, if your child shows interest in football, you will give him some good spanking for wasting his time. Rather than go to school to go and study to be something in any of the noble professions, you choose to go and be chasing leather around the field. All that are in the past now. We now know that parents buy footballs for their children and want them to, at some point, become talked about sportsmen that have fat returns for their services in the field of football, which also happens to be a form of art sports like us, as you must know. Well, with that said, came 1995. After we had put together all the relevant paperwork, spelling out in clear terms our objectives to see that we create a platform that will bring creatives together, not just only artists, not just only musicians, not just actors, not just painters. We wanted a group of people who would like to professionalize their services when working with creatives. And we know that even if you are a musician or an actor or someone who have talent in any of these creative endeavors, you definitely will require management for you to do well or better than you were doing. For that reason, we believe that if we have a pool of people who think in that way, working together and working on the blueprints of what needs to be done to professionalize the intermediary services that will be required to make artists and creatives to do better and earn respect for themselves and make a decent living, that it will be a good thing. And